What is up, guys? It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another review of movies that people bitch about. And surprisingly, this is a movie that people did bitch about. Well, not really the general public, but most of the freaking critics thought this movie was mediocre, and Stallone gave a bad performance, and it's not as good as the first one. I think this is one of the quintessential action sequels of all time. Period. Not just of the '80s, but of all time, and that is Rambo, First Blood Part Two. Oh, it's just a cheesy action movie. I disagree, and also the Razzies giving Stallone a Razzie for this and Rambo 3. They're freaking idiots. Shame on you, Razzies. This is an awesome freaking movie. I saw this way back in like 2010, I believe, and I was blown away by the action. The R-rated action is just badass. It's not 3 hours long. It's only 95 minutes. It knows what it is, and it's one of the most awesome action movies ever made. You know, you can't do better than Rambo. This is the way Rambo is. This is made Rambo into a freaking one man army. Yes, First Blood is a really good film, but this is a really good sequel. This led Rambo into a new territory, and he's badass, and he blows people up with freaking explosive arrows. Is it silly? Yeah, but it's still awesome. It's badass. He's like Hawkeye, and before Hawkeye, and it's awesome to see. And this is when Stallone was in his prime, kicking ass. This movie's 30 years old, and it's one of the best films that Stallone ever made. And this was a great year for him in 1985. He did this and Rocky IV, two sequels that a lot of critics shit on, but they've withstood the test of time, and they have persevered, and they've been loved by fans of Stallone. And I love this movie. I think it's great. It's an awesome action movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but I know that the film has aged very well with some of the reviews I've seen of this movie. What can you say about this film? Like that hasn't been said. I mean, yeah, the critics were not too kind on this. It was a success, just like the first Rambo, First Blood, but they were like, oh, it's silly. It's not as dark as the first one. Sometimes a sequel has to be a little lighter and be more fun. And this was definitely fun. I don't care what the critics say. They think 80s action movies have to be like deep, and no, just or have a plot that's like extraordinary. No, if you give me a fun movie, I will give you the pass. And this I definitely give the pass to because it is what it is. Awesome 80s action, Rambo kicking ass, shooting, and saying awesome one-liners. Just it's great. I love seeing this movie. I need to get the other Rambo films, First Blood, Rambo 3, and Rambo 4, which is one of the bloodiest things I've ever seen. And it's well worth it, especially if you haven't seen this, go watch it. You're doing a disservice by not watching this movie. It's freaking awesome. And I don't care what the critics say. Critics are wrong a lot of the time. They're thinking these movies are mediocre. Just see the action films from today. They're a lot worse. This is not terrible. It's an awesome sequel. And I give it a great A for entertainment value. And it's withstood 30 years, and it deserves this Ultimate Edition, which has plenty of features on the back. So yeah, that's Rambo First Blood Part 2, an awesome action movie. I suggest you watch it if you haven't watched it yet. If you've seen First Blood and you haven't seen the sequels, start with this one. It is great. It is a step up, and the action is just pump. It's heart pounding, and it's worth your time. So that's Rambo First Blood Part 2. I hope you guys I'm glad you guys have watched my videos and commented, and I really appreciate the likes, comments, and subscriptions. It's just a blast. And this is my second review with this Iron Man hat. And I'm glad you guys have been watching my channel since 2013. I couldn't have done it without you. But anyway, thanks for liking, subscribing, and commenting. I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, I'll bring a video a lot sooner. It's been a while because I had a lot of busy things to do this year. But I won't let you guys down. I promise. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Later.